welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. All that and more coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. At the end of the night, one team's going to lift the Lombardi Trophy. Who will it be? Thanks for joining us one last time for the season. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Greg, the big question surrounds the AFC champs. The Chiefs try to be the first team to win 3 straight Super Bowls. What do they need to do to make it happen?
Well, I think the biggest thing in their favor, Mike, is the fact that this is not going to be a stage that's unfamiliar to them. This is something that has really become the expectation around Kansas City at the start of every single season. And you find yourselves as back-to-back Super Bowl champs, and you come in looking to make it 3. If they don't pull it out today, it's not going to be for lack of experience.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Man in motion is Brown. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Make no mistake about it, Mike. Just getting to this point is a massive accomplishment in its own right. But he undoubtedly has his sights set on so much more. He's had a really good playoff run up until this point. And I think he's got to even take it one step further if he wants to lead his team to a championship. Mistakes are going to be amplified on this stage, so he has to limit them as much as possible. If he protects the ball and is still willing to take some shots when the opportunities present themselves, he could be in store for a big game.
First and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Kelsey. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
this opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He gets that to Brown. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your check.
To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. Second and 11. Now Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Again, Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Whoa! And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. 12 yards there, and a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Second down and 8. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, right side, he's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Here's 3rd and 2. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, it's the Chiefs on top. More from New Orleans after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came. He's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. Patrick to throw. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs go out to a 10-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Hurts. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This is taken at the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage and attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Here's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Mahomes on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now a carry for Hunt. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. A give here to Pacheco. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They put Kelce in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. They put Kelce in motion. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They put Kelce in motion. They'll run with Pacheco. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. Now, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They put Kelsey in motion. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. He'll come up now now for second down and 4. Now Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To the air again. Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Hurts will try it again. That'll be taken in by Barker. And the Eagles are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Again, Hurts. Oh, he coughs up the football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
Holding offense.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll manage only a couple. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction. Defense. Still 2nd down.
On the ground, this is Hunt. He'll get this close to the 1st down marker, taken down just shy at the 38. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense. Automatic first down.
A handoff to Pacheco. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Here's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such...
He fumbled the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Off the play fake, Hurts. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long for Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They put Kelce in motion. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Inside the 30. A huge play in this game, and now the defense is given the opportunity to tie this one up as they've cut the deficit to just 2. What a big play.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I mean, they find themselves trailing here in the second half, and not only does the defense make the play of the game, but as you said, they got a chance now to go for 2 and tie this thing up.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Hurts now. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Hardman now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They put Kelce in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Mahomes. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They put Kelce in motion. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but Not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one taken in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Covey now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Hurts will work here from the pistol. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And long. To throw is Hurts. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. And in motion is Brown. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, KC.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. That's caught by Hunt. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. One quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's Pacheco. 1, 2nd and goal. Mahomes back. That one is caught beyond the pylon. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hurts gonna fire this one out to Smith.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
This one into the hands of Brown. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Dotson, the man in motion. A 1st down throw for Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Here's Barkley. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On play action, Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
1st down throw, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's a run with Hunt. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. On 2nd down, Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He'll take off again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
And in motion is Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Hurts. Looking for Campbell. He's got it.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. To throw is Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And in motion is Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They go play action with Mahomes. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10. Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. That's on the former All-Pro Lane Johnson. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And the Chiefs have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. So what more can you say about these Chiefs? Think about it. We had the Packers in the 60s, Steelers in the 70s, the 49ers in the 80s, Cowboys in the 90s, the Patriots in the 2000s, and the 2010s. All those victories. But now, Greg, there's no question, with 4 titles in 6 years, with 3 in a row, this is officially a dynasty.
Well said, Mike, and it's hard to believe there's any doubters remaining, but I think after this last championship, there is no question. The next great American dynasty is here, and it's the Kansas City Chiefs.